All good?
Yes.
So this is basically a leadership. But do you know how it works in a real organization? If you do not know, then do not have any worries, because our today's topic is leadership in an organization. Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. Myself Khan Mohammad Hasanul alongside with Mushfiq Nabil Boyan, MD Shibatur Rahman Shifat, Ashfaqul Islam Riad, and MZN Zahin. We are Team Elomelo. Welcome to our presentation. So, in order to satisfy your interest and quench your trust, we have decorated our presentation with introduction, leadership style, employees and leaders relations in the organization, leaders team building and management, strengths of the leader, weakness of the leader, and our own recommendation how he can improve his leadership. And finally, we will conclude the presentation. So, for this presentation, we have selected Shishir Cake and Food, which is a growing organization of food industry, and it is very much renowned in Boteshar. You may all have tasted its foods, right?
Yes.
So, its factory is basically in Shurmaget, Khadimnagar, and it is renowned for its very budget-friendly and good food. And this position that Shishir is holding because of their leader. So now I want to call my next presenter, MZN Zahin, for his part of presentation to talk to you about the leadership style of our selected leader.
We selected the manager of the organization as the leader, and from our survey we have got to know that he basically follows the autocratic leadership. The manager thinks that as the organization Shishir is not that much big organization, it's a small organization. He believes that autocracy is best for him to implement in that organization. He believes that taking decisions from the subordinates is a time waste for him, and also it makes complexity a lot. And also some of the times he do not take advices from the employees, because like if 5 of the subordinates are giving advices, he's selecting one advices from the subordinate. Rest of the 4 may get upset, and that might set a mindset of negativity and biasness. Next slide, please. So, according to the leadership style and in the managerial grid, we found out that the leadership of the manager is authoritarian leadership. He mainly gets concerned for production rather than concerned for people. And also from our survey from the subordinates, we got to know that sometimes if the demand of production is more, or basically many times the employees have to do overtime in their factory because of demand of production. Even subordinates sometimes have, when they are in the leave, they have to come back to the factory for doing the work again. Now I would like to call Mushfiq Nabil for the next slide.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, how are you?
Fine.
How are you? I'm fine too, thanks for that. I'm going to talk about the employees and the leader relations. And when I talk about that, I have to make sure that the relation is a healthy relation. Everyone, including the leaders and the subordinates and the employees, also the chef, must respect each other equally. Moving on, the trust of the leader is obvious in this situation. Suppose if I assign you and work and I don't have any kind of trust that you will completely do it, will it help my organization in any way?
No.
So I have to trust you, right? So as a leader, as I need to trust you, as a subordinate, you need to follow my orders as well. Otherwise, it will not be done correctly. After that, leaders team building and management. When a leader starts to make a team, he needs to select people who are expert in different sectors, hire them and appoint them in those favorable sectors. Not like I'm giving the chef the duty of a salesperson or the salesperson duty. Then leaders solve the disagreement. As there are different kinds of people expertise in different sectors, there are sometimes opinions, agreements, disagreements, which may lead it to different big conflicts. It is leader who should solve all the disagreements. And as a leader, as I assign you work, and you need to do it, it is also my duty to monitorize you. So I saw all those aspects in Shishir. Let me share a little story. It is out of the context maybe. Once when I went to Shishir for a snacks, during the delivery there was a young boy. Everyone noticed?
Yes.
by mistake the glass was broken, fallen, the manager or the accountant there didn't shouted or scolded him. He behaved with him like a family. That's what a leader does, right?
Yes.
That's all from me. The next will be continued.
Thank you, Mr. Mushfiq Nabil. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Muhammad Ashfaqul Islam Riad. So today I am here to discuss two important part of our presentation. Those are the strength of the leader and the weakness of the leader. After taking interview and discussion, we came to know that these are the strength of our leader, Mr. Vishwajit. He can manage his anger, which is very important for a leader. He always carries a persuasive behavior towards his subordinate. And lastly, he trusts his employees, which is also very important. However, we have found out some weakness of the leader. Those are he does not including employees in decision making, no rewarding or recognition by him for his employees, and lastly, he does not reaching the full potential as shown as in managerial grade. He tried to concert in production, but somehow he does not fulfill his top sector. That's all from me. Now, Mr. Sifatur Rahman will continue the rest.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Myself
Walaikum
Muhammad Sifatur
assalam.
Rahman. Now I'll talk about how can Shishir improve its facilities. The first thing we have here, should encourage employees to creativity. How should we encourage employees to creativity? That wasn't in the part of Shishir. The leader was an authoritarian leader, and he should encourage his employees to be more creative, as there is a chance that they will also know some creative way to do the job. The second one is employees should know the mission. Upon talking to them, we have come to this conclusion that the employees doesn't know the very mission from their leader. They have a vague knowledge about it, but they don't know the main mission of their leader. The third point we have is opinion of subordinates. It's a good thing to listen to your subordinates. We should all do that. As a leader, we haven't seen that in Shishir. The fourth one is should give reward or recognition. Next slide, please. Now, in conclusion, we have talked about our company, their leadership style, their relations between employees and their manager, their strength and weakness, and how they can improve it. And that's all from me. And at last, I want to finish it with a famous quote that a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Thank you all for bearing with us, and thank you all for being patient with this presentation. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. My teammate will answer you.